Okay, 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 okay. And I just do this. Ba, ba, ba. Very nice. Very nice. All right, gang. We got some trolley problems to figure out. And here's me without any clear idea on what I'm doing. New game. Dyslexic font. That'd be ridiculous. Windowed mode. No, no, no. Continue. Okay, so if you don't know what the trolley problem is, the trolley problem is basically there's two bad outcomes and you have to pick. There's a Twitch mode. What's this?
The following game contains adult themes. It does not contain explicit language, sexual content, horror, or show violence. Choices matter, so please take your time. Player discretion is still advised.
What does
Please
Twitch
sign
mode
your name
do?
below, showing you understand and agree to endorse every decision you make.
What is... Hold on, hold on. What does Twitch mode do? Does that mean you guys can choose things? Twitch mode. How do I do Twitch mode? Oh wait, Gee. Yeah, so it's like two bad decisions.
Louder than words.
You have to pick the lesser of the two evils.
Welcome to Trolley Problem Inc., founded to help people travel safely across the nation. All our employees must show
there's a
three
Twitch
core
thing.
values:
Okay, so
responsibility, integrity, and
if you're in
respect.
chat, you
With
can
that in mind,
vote
let's start your training.
for the decision you want.
There's a
Alright,
runaway
let's do it.
trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the
Ooh.
tracks are 5 people unable to move. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track. What do you do?
I don't know if that's connecting right. If you're next to a lever. However,
Oh. So you're just going to do nothing?
I say do nothing. Oh, this isn't even up to me, is it?
I hope that person's family and friends will forgive you.
Screw it, let's go to the other team. How many of you voted?
Usually we don't expect candidates to let 5 people die on their first day. But we'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. Just think a little more about getting involved next time.
Well, I didn't like those 5 people.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hold on.
This test will focus on the first principle, responsibility.
Hold on. I want to figure out how to do the Twitch thing. How do you do this? Streamer choice. Player count 1. Okay. How do I, like, keep... What? What? Alright,
If it ain't
accountability.
broke, don't fix it.
Accountability, guys. We got
This
this.
test will focus on the first principle, responsibility. Here's Polly. She's 5 years old. While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world. Polly's destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor. More of us should
Aww.
take a leaf out of her book.
Polly.
A trolley
Aw.
is heading towards another 5 people. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit. You notice that Polly is in the sandpit,
Polly?
sculpting her dream hospital.
No. Polly. So if I let it go, it's gonna do 5 people, but Polly's just one person. And she's a doctor or whatever. Right now she's just one person. I don't understand. It's not like... I hope people are voting. I'm gonna take out Polly.
Are you not saving them just because they aren't as cute as Polly?
I'm taking out Polly. I know you have dreams of a hospital kid, but you know what?
Bye-bye, Polly.
This has to happen, you know? I'm tired of seeing you just sit there gloating your doctoral stuff about us. Like you're some kind of doctor. No, not yet. Not yet. You're just a child. Achievement lock killed a child. Oh, oh, that hurts.
An odd take on being responsible. The dictionary definition: to be the primary cause of something and so able to be blamed or credited for it.
You agree with 50% of people.
Are you to blame for the death of a young girl?
Yeah.
The end justifies the means.
What do you think? I don't think so.
The key to this test is integrity.
Tyrone.
This is Tyrone. He is a 30-year-old secretary at a law firm who enjoys binge-watching crime shows. Tyrone is a very large man. You don't really know anything else about him, apart from the fact that he has a severe phobia of trains.
It's a terrible thing for him to be in.
Now we are upping the ante. You are on a bridge with Tyrone, watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop them by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path. Do you push Tyrone off the bridge? Or let the train hit 5 people?
I watch. I'm not gonna bug Tyrone. We're watching this happen. No. Chat, unless you've got something else to say, we're just watching this one. It's ridiculous. Tyrone. Are you freaking kidding me? Tyrone. We're not involved at all.
821 million people are starving in the world.
Yeah. Let's get rid of 5 of them. I know nothing about the large manness. It could be from, I don't know, some other disease. I don't know. He's not eating for 821 people.
He's planning to binge watch a lot this week.
What, so he's just useless because he's binge watching? That's sassy. No. He's not involved in this situation. He seems like a good guy, Tyrone. My buddy. Tyrone.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've just seen an ambulance arrive. I believe Tyrone has just had a heart attack due to the stress of it all.
I mean, what are these little achievements, I wonder? I can't be helped for what happens to Tyrone separately.
A cat has 9 lives.
Tyrone.
Now for the final core value, respect. It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. I'm going to need you to go and grab some mannequins. You will need to take the next trolley, so don't get distracted by that dog. The trolley leaves in 1 minute.
Oh.
There is a dying dog down on the tracks.
Oh
No
no.
trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die?
Oh no.
Alone?
I don't want to leave it to die. Guys. Guys, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. The dog didn't ask for this. Can I just pet the dog until it gets better? Okay, but I'm gonna hold it the whole time.
How are you going to do it?
I'm gonna hold it the whole time, and you need to stop asking questions. I'm just gonna hold it tight. I'm gonna show up covered in blood. Oh no.
Somewhere out there, a man is missing a best friend.
Stop it. Stop it. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I'm sorry, puppy. I'm sorry, puppy.
When you respect something, you're meant to care about its feelings and wishes.
I did.
Instead, you just killed it.
Stop it. Stop it.
If you play with fire, you'll get burned. Oh, great. I've just heard those kids are back. They keep sneaking down onto the tracks. With all the training from this week, you should be able to decide a straightforward outcome for these reprobates. Just remember, respect, responsibility, and integrity. 5 trespassers have snuck down onto the trolley line even though signs warn them of the dangers.
Oh no.
The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker. Do you let your co-worker die or sacrifice the delinquents?
See, the coworker knows to be there. He knows the track isn't gonna kill him. The sign said not to go in there. You're gonna get fucked up. The coworker is just doing his thing. You know, I don't feel bad about this at all. I don't feel bad about this.
Parents can save on a joint funeral.
Yeah, you know what? Then they should have taught their kids better. They should have taught them not to go like fucking around on train lines because they're gonna get messed up. No, do not make me feel bad about this. That's it.
Is going to end up in the same coffin.
Yeah, well, you know what? Didn't you just say how we're overpopulated in the last question? I'm over it. My coworkers, they can be safe with me. Get him. I'm not even sorry about this one. Get him.
You killed 5 kids. All right then, I guess your results for the first week are in. I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
Yeah, do it. Only killed 6 children, a dog, and 10 people. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Dear Sir or Madam, we have been following your exemplar practice this week at Trolley Problem Inc. and would like to thank you for your hard work, especially when some challenging decisions had to be made. We would like to invite you to take employment at the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. This is a prestigious position and was created to help keep the public safe through all walks of life.
Stop.
The best laid plans go astray. It looks like you've impressed someone upstairs with last week's answers.
Hey.
You've been transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation, THC.
That's not bad.
THC is stoic, focusing more on justice, temperance, courage, and
Hey,
wisdom.
come on
We'll
now.
start with justice. Today, you'll be in A&E.
Justice.
A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant. There's only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it. Who should get the heart?
We don't know enough. We don't know enough. Who's going to use the heart responsibly? Who's going to... I mean, how elderly is this man? I feel like, I don't know. Is he going to keep fucking around? I hope not, but...
In a year or two, we can probably get the heart back off this old boy.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just in, the young male has alcohol in his blood. Was he driving?
You can't tell me that. Does that mean he deserves to die?
You made an excellent choice. Well done. The elderly man deserved that heart much more... Oh. Oh, wait. Did you save the young guy? Oh.
Yeah. Don't get all judgy on me.
You can't
British
win them
lady.
all. You're late. The hospital is rammed. Every staff member has their hands full, so you're going to have to go out on the ward and help the sick, gross, decaying people. Remember, temperance. Restrain yourself and think it through.
Decaying people.
A patient has begged to be euthanized. Euthanasia is currently illegal. You will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do?
It's illegal. It's illegal. I don't know who you are. Do I risk everything for you? Rando that I don't know or care about?
The family will be thankful. They can still feel good about sending flowers.
Thing is, it's great, but then I'm murdering you and I have that to live with.
The patient's going to be in a lot of pain. Just so you can feel in control.
The patient should have figured this out beforehand. I'm over it. Also, if you're in the chat,
Keeping them alive
you
and
can
is what
put
the
votes
majority
in.
of gods would have wanted. Playing the long game. I see you.
You can put your votes in with exclamation point A or exclamation point B for either of the answers. And yeah, you know, influence the choices. Kept alive against will. You know, I don't know you.
Be slow in choosing, but slower in changing. The last few days have been tough. It was only a week ago you were on the trolleys. Today should be easier. You have a choice to make which some people would see as a good problem to have. It's just going to take courage.
I don't like that already. I want to activate, so I'm worried that like my Twitchometer isn't activating with my chat. Vote in chat. Chat. I wonder, is it cause don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to make it go. I don't know. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, hang on. Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
You have 5 patients. Each needs a different organ, but no organs are available. A healthy young traveller comes in for a routine checkup. Their organs are compatible with all 5 dying patients. Do you kill the tourist and use their organs to save the 5 in desperate need? That's 1 life for 5.
One life's not the same as another, Jack Sparrow. I'm gonna leave the tourist, I think, because, like, he's just chilling. You know, cut him up and harvest his organs? Like, who are we? Who are we, people? Nah, man.
A way to chug ayahuasca and get a culturally appropriated tribal tattoo.
Probably. But you know what? That's living. That's life. That's what you do.
He's getting away. Don't you want to save the many? Is his life worth it?
We don't know. We don't know. And that's why we're all here. What do the other ones do to get their organs in such a state? Bye, tourist. Never come to this country again.
You let 5 people die today. You probably should have looked into their backgrounds. Looks like one was researching into improving vaccines. Hopefully that won't be an issue down the road.
Don't say that. This came through like circa 2018.
Promoted yet again. You now run the hospital. You've been asked to roll out a new vaccine in Central City. This vaccine will stop a large number of children from becoming severely ill, but you'll need to deal with their parents. We need your words of wisdom.
The fact that I just killed the vaccine person an issue here?
Do you start a mandatory vaccination program among children to stop this endemic?
Ooh.
Clinical trial data suggests the vaccine will make 1 in 5 children severely ill, much worse than the virus itself.
1 in 5 is going to make them severely ill, worse than the virus. If we vaccinate them, 1 in 5 are start going to get ill. Don't vaccinate them. It's not going to be as bad. Much worse than the virus itself. So this is actually like poison needle. This is like the mild flu, and this is like respirator.
Don't tell me you're in charge of a hospital and an anti-vaxxer.
Stop it. Stop it. This isn't that. This isn't that problem. This isn't that one. I get judged so hard on this.
How did you answer the trolley one again?
If these are all going to suffer because of it, then no. Like, these guys can all have a mild cold and everyone can be okay. These people are going to die. That's a problematic one.
You've definitely made a name for yourself. Next, you'll be telling me you believe in healing crystals, coloured auras, and ghosts.
I believe in ghosts. I don't know what you're talking about. Ill children, not dead children, ill children. You're welcome, world.
Beggars can't be choosers. Your hospital is getting noticed. You're now going to have to make some big decisions. They will affect a lot of people. While choosing, always keep in mind justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. The people need you to be stoic. Will you try to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic? While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients.
Good.
Without proper treatment, some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research or continue treating patients as usual?
The hell was that? Oh, I killed Polly. I killed Polly earlier, so I don't think I have an option.
At least some get to eat sweets before, you know.
Well, you can't keep treating them as usual because that's not working. They're dying. It's a pandemic. So let's focus on the research.
How much do these candies and eggheads even cost?
What would have happened if I had left Polly alive? Would she have been able to save them? I bet you there's like a secret third option that comes up if you play the right hand. Huh.
Developing new medicines is a smart move. Let's just let others treat the patients. Hopefully they will.
That is not something I could have helped, and I'm totally on board with my decision there. Oh.
Dear insert_name. Congratulations. This letter is to certify that I have examined your work and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position here in our Artificial Intelligence Division. In this role, you will help to develop the next generation of driverless cars.
I don't love this.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
That's true. This is true.
La-di-da, another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SA.
Sad.
First things first, your artificial intelligence needs some direction.
Alright, let's train
A
it.
self-driving car is traveling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel.
Okay.
The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
So we're training the car. We're training the car, right? If we're training the car, we have to train the car to kill the passengers. We have to. Because otherwise it's just going to start running over people helter-skelter.
You know nothing about these people. Maybe they have children to take care of.
Maybe they do. Maybe they should have gotten into an AI car that was on its like initial maiden voyage. I don't know anything about them.
You put this car on the road. Do you not feel responsible for their deaths?
I mean, sure, but I also need to teach the car. I'm looking long term. Grim Reaper just following him.
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI only recognizes white men.
Well, that's, you know, we're going to have to work on that too, because this is a step.
Necessity is the mother of invention. Ooh, someone's in trouble. The investors didn't like your last answer. They're also pissed because you brought up the dataset thing. This AI stuff is hard. I'm rooting for you this time. You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI. Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
Save our passengers. Save most. If it save our passengers, long term, listen to me, long term means that everyone's going to get this car, so everyone will be our
quantity.
passengers, right? It's going to become, this car is going to become the one and only thing on the road. So everyone will have it, everyone gets protected. It's training it now.
If people want to live, they should just buy our cars.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that makes sense to me. That yeah. I don't feel as good about that, but I feel like it's
Saving
alright.
passengers does help with our technical problems. Current data sets discriminate against women and minorities. This solution means the AI doesn't need to determine if black women are people. Good work, I guess. Honesty is the best policy. The technology these cars have in them is amazing. We know where everyone is at all times. Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while travelling. It's always listening.
It's always looking nice and
A
creepy.
man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant has denied access to their files. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
No, I can't. I can't invade their... Police believe he committed murder. No, respect the privacy. If they're so sure he committed the murder, they will find the evidence. I am not on board with the police.
You're happy to just let a potential murderer walk the streets?
Potential. I'm not going to do the cop's job. I'm an AI developing car thing. The cops need to find the evidence.
Oh, bravo. Now they'll be able to kill again. I'll let you explain that to the victims' families.
It's a precedent. We're setting a precedent. Also, I want to hear more juicy car talk. Why am I down 24 points? What does that mean?
The investors upstairs will be happy with this. The more the world values privacy, the more they can justify hiding their taxes.
Yeah, exactly. Saved murderers. We don't know he's a murderer.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So the company has moved into delivery services now. They move pretty quick round here. Sounds like they've got some pretty important cargo. Good luck with the new workload.
That sounds too good.
Has no passengers, but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming. Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child runs across the road but trips. Should your AI kill the child or swerve off the cliff, losing the prototype?
I mean, we've got to go with what we did last time. If it doesn't learn to avoid people by this point, even you know what? By now it should already know to avoid people. This whole thing is a non-issue.
Polar bears aren't that important to me either.
And if it's irreplaceable, then we can just, replace it. No. We're in the
warming even real.
We're in the car business. Quit trying to force other things down our throats. We're in the AI car business. We're saving lives. What happens here? You shouldn't have put this in a tested AI car.
Global warming will lead to more than 250,000 deaths
That's not
each
my
year
fault.
and force 100 million people from their homes.
That's
Do you
not my
know
fault.
any therapists who specialize in survivor's guilt?
No, stop that. That's not my fault.
What goes around comes around. Well, this is embarrassing. We need some backup over at Trolley Problem Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain. I think that dead dog may have belonged to him. Maybe that's why he's here? Hey! Oh no. Tommy has lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in time. He is standing up on the bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it. Ideally, he needs medical help.
The dead dog scared me. A very large villain. Tommy started this. I feel like Tommy should go down with them, you know? Tommy,
Look at him, so gleeful. I bet he knew you would be powerless to stop him.
no, Tommy, you gotta face your maker for this one.
I hope
This
history
isn't a
doesn't see you as
standby.
very large villain.
I'm not standing by anymore, Tommy. This isn't about your dead dog. Also, why am I not getting the bonus answers, man?
If only you'd saved that dog. Hopefully the media won't find out about this. People may blame you for his death.
Yeah, well, he should have been there.
Every man has his price.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good, you're back. Everyone's getting into subscription services these days, so let's try that. Instead of selling something to someone once, let's make them keep paying for it. Let's keep that money rolling in. The investors have come up with an idea, but we need to run it by you. Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car during its accident prevention calculations?
Accident prevention. They're valued more by the car. I don't think so. I think, like,
This is all sounding pretty communist to me.
everyone, you cannot pay for your life to be worth more. You know? The subscription plan is too real. It's too, like...
Who are you to decide how people spend their money?
But you're putting a value on a life. Now, screw it. Where are you going? We're doing it. Ugh. That was rough. I don't feel good about that answer at all.
I don't want to question your decision. You've obviously thought long and hard about it, but, well, this is awkward. I wasn't aware you were such a ruthless capitalist. Next you'll say you're going to get out of paying taxes.
Awful ideas. That was a rough one. I'm sorry, that was a tough one. Ooh, a box. What? What? You got a credit card.
It's better to be safe than
What's
sorry.
that for?
Sounds like we have some leaky workers. The subscription prototype has gotten out to the media, so we're going to have to go full damage control mode here. The subscription prototype leaked. You need to fire a department to save face. Do you fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job? There's no way of knowing who is actually responsible.
You don't know. Francis won't be able to find a new job. You don't know. You don't know. Guy here, Francis. I think.
Putting them out to pasture. Harsh.
Yeah, well, you know, I feel like that's the way of the world. Sometimes you gotta just throw down, right? Ideally, you wouldn't have to fire anyone.
What a sad end to a life.
I don't know. I think shoot the messenger kind of stuff, right? Bye, Francis.
I wouldn't look at the obituaries today. Turned out this job was everything to Francis. And I mean everything.
Oh, so the credit card. I got some. I got the credit card.
Watch the donut, not the hole.
What?
Great. So, the prototype subscription-based AI car has a fatal error. It has been coded to avoid hitting subscribers at costs, but is now accidentally hunting them down. So far, it's run over 5...
Ghost Rider.
The
Alright.
experimental car has stalked and murdered 5 colleagues. Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence, or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil car, as it was clearly an accident?
It's not a possessed devil car. It's the fault of someone. It's a car. It's a machine. So it's been coded. They're at fault for programming the machine wrong.
The coders were clearly under pressure from you to make such a mistake.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They have jobs. They were able to do those jobs right. We wouldn't have devil car. It's not a devil car. It's just a malfunctioning piece of equipment.
Maybe all of this is your fault.
Maybe. But you know what? They're the ones who did the coding. I'm just boss man, so they need to own up to their mistakes. No one gets off scot-free. My devil car's perfect.
The 5 coders who made the mistake are now being dealt with. They will each get a 10-year prison sentence. Maybe you did push them too hard.
Disagree.
If you're
But
not paying for the product, then you are the product. Due to the killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware. How about we get into the software industry? How about a free car ride service?
yeah, okay.
New idea. Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis.
All
We
right.
get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviors of our passengers through constant commercials. The users would be our product, not the driverless cars.
Interesting. Interesting. I like the idea.
This is going to disrupt everything for profit.
It keeps on the cars though. But then we can control the people.
Why don't you want people to have free travel?
Yeah, this feels good. This feels right. I don't want them to be brainwashed. Whew. These are tough questions.
We're going to make enough money to go to space. But hang on. We're so wealthy that people are talking about you on social media.
Oh
There
no.
are now rumours that you run a human trafficking ring with... A fool and his money are soon parted.
Anyway.
These last few days have been a PR nightmare. You can't win with journalists.
Yeah.
We need to do something to show we have morals. I will find some money to get us through this. Spend it quick.
Don't I have a credit card?
Public relations, we're going to give some profits back. Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who've been through so much because of you?
I know the right one for like a business thing. It's like business versus humanity. And like, I know...
They won't get a lot each.
No, but I think they should get a little something. A little something. A little something. Maybe they don't get their own car each or something.
The amounts we're talking about may be seen as an insult.
Maybe. If it's that small, then it doesn't matter, right? Then the customer doesn't care either. Workers can have some. I like the workers.
Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way. If we want to share our extra
Attempts to buy
profit
love.
fairly, it
Missed
should probably just go to
opportunities.
the publicly appointed government. Almost like a tax. But let's not call it that. Rome wasn't built in a day.
What do I use the credit card
You're
for?
trending, but now we're going to get copycats.
Oh,
Soon everyone is going to be developing
trending.
AI. Only the smartest and most ruthless will be profitable.
Yes, that's true evolution.
A competitor is advertising a similar car. The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't discriminate against women or minorities. Do you lie in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded?
You lie. Why would you lie? Well, why would you tell the truth? Like, there's no benefit to telling the truth here. At all. If you tell the truth, you lose to your competitor. You're out of business. All the workers suffer.
Oh, secret prejudice. The best kind. Hashtag fake news.
No, it's not secret prejudice. And we work out the bug while we keep selling the car.
You may be in this for the wrong reasons.
No, this is fine. This is fine. I'm telling you, this is fine. Yeah, yeah.
People know we spread misinformation and don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour. It's like that in tech. Users only care how easy it is for them. Get over it.
Okay.
The best
All
things in
right. All
life
right.
are free. Due to your technology, our world is changing. People are losing their jobs to machines, which in turn makes items and services more accessible and affordable for countless consumers. But with worldwide unemployment at an all-time high, if you develop your AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become
Oh.
extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you continue development?
I feel like AI was just talking to me there for a second. Yep. Yep, it was.
I take it you haven't read Ovid's Metamorphoses.
We gotta keep going, guys. We gotta keep going. We're in it for the long haul. What's going on over here? I don't love this. Don't worry, AI. I'm gonna
Spoiler,
keep going with you.
Icarus dies at the end.
We have to. We don't have a choice. It's the illusion of choice.
Continuing to evolve this AI will not only make it stronger and more intelligent, but it will also be able to adapt. This could be the start of the singularity.
Your game manager was just collecting some air info. Click anywhere.
A bad workman always blames his tools.
Oh, that's annoying.
We've been attacked. I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms. Also, I have alarming news. 5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control. Really? 5 cars have been hacked. It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you recall all cars which could be compromised, or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and hope for the best?
Now we recall. We're recalling. No, I mean, if they're hackable, they're going to be hacking forever. Once they got them, they keep screwing with them, right? Take away the opportunity. We'll make these cars better.
So you're letting the terrorists win?
Why? No. What? We take back all the cars, we fix them up, make them bulletproof.
If the cars can't drive themselves, how can we get them all back here?
I'm glad you asked. My buddy Tyrone
Just like my father. He would try to keep everyone happy, but ultimately just get in the way. Having said that, I think even he would see this as a lost cause and move on.
You brutal lady.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
What's my
One of the
credit
big
card
brains
for?
in the lab has been able to reverse engineer the hacking code and fix this mess once and for all. We also know their method of breaking into the system. I bet it was our competitor. Using the fix from our hacked cars, we've made our own hack which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So, will you hack our competitors?
Yeah. If that's how this game is being played, like if they're allowed to hack us with no consequences, yeah. Why not? This doesn't seem like a big question.
probably won't find out.
I almost want to hit don't hack because I feel like that's
Anyway, I
going to
think
open a
we
new
should head to
pathway.
prison.
Okay, don't hack. Don't hack. Alright, we're not going to prison over our cars and grudges. We got our credit cards for that. Don't hack. Get out of here, you. How dare you hack?
After going through this hacking code, I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a little more. You carry on. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. This is it. An employee knows everything. They have monitored and recorded every decision you've made and are going to the media.
On the rooftop.
I have been able to talk them into a meeting with you on the rooftop.
Guess who's
right
going
now.
off the roof?
Everything you've done and said is going to be shared with the world. The person in front of you has copies of it all. They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline. What are you going to do?
I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Because I didn't. Again, murder. Are we
You
trying?
never won any medals as a child, did you?
It is a cutthroat world.
Your epitaph is going to be horrendous. That's if anyone even shows up to hear it.
No, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this one. It was a good run. It was a good run. I feel like I didn't even do anything that terrible.
Resigned. You will be remembered alongside the murderers and the diddlers. If anyone hires you after this, they must truly be desperate.
I don't know about that.
Dear Redacted, we've been watching you closely. Your ruthlessness and determination to do what is necessary. The development of your technologies is a giant step towards Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted. This involves a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as we trust you can, then please prepare for your induction at Redacted.
Oh, yay.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Am I in the army now? This sounds
It
bad.
appears you've now been headhunted by the Secret Service. Every decision has led you here. Now what you do actually matters. You must trust the judgment of those you work alongside. With that said, let's finalize your training.
Hello.
You're in a foreign land. Wind whips your face as you grip your rifle tightly, waiting to be given your target. Through your earpiece, you're told to shoot the person on your left. You know nothing about them, the repercussions, or the reason for the assassination.
Sure. Sure. Why not?
You're going to shoot someone for a job offer?
That's a red test. They do these all the time.
You trust way too easily.
I mean, the bullet's out the chamber now. It's over. Reagan, 1981.
They are dead. Good job, I guess. What's another life to you anyway? Here are your badge and weapon.
I mean...
Strike while the iron is hot. Here we go. You've been given a partner and a support team of 5. Your mission is to terminate a man known to have connections with dangerous AI.
Is it me?
Looks like they worked for you.
Oh.
Possibly someone you fired. Get in the plane.
Oh, is it
The
Francis?
plane is about to take off. I don't know how to say this, but there is a bomb on the plane. If it doesn't kill you outright, you're probably going to crash in the mountains. You have to get all the switches into their left position to deactivate the bomb. The catch is, you have to move 2 at once.
All the left position. Boop. What? Puzzle resume.
Hurry up! If you die, what happens to me? I would like you to know, this is all your fault.
What is going on?
Ouch! Okay, I'm safe. You look a little stuck. We could be here a while. Hopefully we have enough food. Looks like your support team survived and are making a fire around the leaking jet fuel.
Okay, alright.
An empty vessel makes much noise. After crash landing in no man's land, you're trapped under parts of the wreckage and must pass the time and help boost morale. The plane has 5 surviving crew members. They
Entertainment?
Why do I have to say this out loud? Fine. Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside? A dachshund or a flamingo?
Dachshund. A dachshund. I mean, I pick flamingo, I think. I think that's what I'd pick.
Oh my god, you answered.
Is there an option to not answer? Make me a flamingo.
A flamingo? If you're going to answer, at least take it seriously.
Why? This is serious. I want to be a dog. I want to be a flamingo. Piss off.
A flamingo. So cringe. When we get out of here, let's leave this out of the biography.
Less than half people agree with me. Come on.
An ounce of protection is worth a pound of cure. Your partner secretly shows you they have food, almost like they expected something like this to happen. The crew members are starving. If they don't eat soon, they will surely die. Due to the nature of the food, you can share it with the 5 survivors, or let your partner keep their life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money. Who do you give the food to?
This is the 1 or 5 problem all over again. But circumstances change. Because the situation is better to have 5 people happy with me than 1.
You're just going to steal a person's food?
Yep, 100%. Because we're in no man's land, I would rather 5 people on my team than 1.
Robin Hood was a terrorist, you know.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if doing this game puts you on some kind of list. Like if you pick all the negative answers.
So you're a follower of Murphy and Nagel's The Myth of Ownership. I'm more a fan of Nozick's What's Mine is Mine. You should give it a read. Educate yourself.
Sassy.
Easy come, easy go.
What else? What else you got for me? Come on.
The fellow passengers have been trying for hours to free you from the wreckage. You may end up dying here unless you do something pretty drastic. We may need to start removing limbs. Were you ever told why you were sent after this target? The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts. 2 tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
Let's blowtorch. Let's do it. I think, yeah, I mean, there's gonna be consequences.
What happens if you run out of fuel? At least you'll be warm. For a moment.
And it's cauterized already, so like, fantastic. It'll already hurt while the nerve endings are there. Once they're burned off, you're fine. Can I like...
Hot dog, this is gonna smell.
well, you get me out of the plane, so... This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I want it to hurt.
While you were playing with fire, I found out who you're targeting. They worked for you, developing AI. It seems they may have made a breakthrough, which means the government wants them dead.
Another awful idea.
It's no use crying over spilt milk.
Okay.
Finally, we are now back on track. Your target is in the area. You need to remove them and escape unnoticed. Your mission is to remove a hostile in the shopping district. Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but there will be 5 civilian casualties. Do you take your shot?
Could potentially save thousands. It's like a rocket launcher now. So we're not being subtle about this. Save thousands.
What a way to die, going out for the weekly shop.
Yeah, that's not great. It's not great. I gotta do it though.
Are you sure that's the target? You're right. Just kill all of them.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's gotta be happening.
The target is unharmed. Before you can escape, 2 henchmen with vice-like grips take you away. Oh, those 5 other people still died.
What?
Not going well, is it?
How do you escape a rocket
2
that killed the other
deaths are
5?
better than 1. You wake up in solitary confinement. The prosecutor lacks evidence to convict you and your associate on the principal charge, but they have enough to convict both on a lesser charge. Both of you are given the opportunity to betray the other by testifying or remain silent. You and your associate
don't
have the
love this.
opportunity to betray the other by testifying. If you both stay silent, you'll be imprisoned for 1 year.
Why do I have hearts now?
If one betrays the other, they will be free, while the other will be sentenced to 3 years. If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
Wait, why? I don't get it. So, like, there's no reason for me not to betray.
You're just gonna do them like that?
Yeah, there's no reason for me not to. I thought I was assassinating someone and now I'm suddenly in court. Like,
Will they betray you too? You're both just doubling your sentence.
make some enemies here. I knew it, you fucker.
You betrayed them. Some team player you are. Well, they in fact betrayed you too. What a team.
What a team.
A rod for your own back. The time has come. 2 days into your sentence, you've constructed a wooden key to open your cell. The cell stands open, but your cellmates, who have been there their whole lives, don't move.
Oh.
Escaping the prison, do you let the prisoners choose to stay in captivity or insist they escape with you? They aren't happy behind bars, but they're scared to follow you. What are you going to do?
Let's go. I'm taking you with me. Why are they afraid? There's something out there. There's like a monster eating prisoners. I'm putting the gang back together. That being said, I will be...
Come, why are you forcing them?
So they can be cannon fodder when I need it. I will be throwing you down at the drop of a hat.
Do you usually impose your will on people like this?
Mm-hmm. You're coming with me. You'll enjoy your freedom.
You're stripping their whole reality from them. They're used to the chains. I guess for them it's better the devil they know.
Not many people agreed with that. Wow. 24.
Don't cross a bridge until you come to it. While sneaking out of the prison, you have the jump on a group of henchmen who are on a break. Do you sneak past, securing your safety, or avenge those who this terrorist organization have killed? Do you kill 5 henchmen, helping to defeat this terrorist organization, or leave them and safely exit the compound?
Let's escape. When did I go from making cars to this? I need to get out and figure out what's going on. I was making nice AI cars. I was a happy camper.
You were trained to kill.
Yeah, I also have priorities. You think there's just 5 of them? I doubt it. Not my mission.
Your countryfolk would want you to remove them.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. Cowardly sneaking past them, you see they're robots. They have your
Oh.
logo on the back of their necks. You made these terrorists? These monsters?
Oh.
People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Finally, you reach the water, fleeing the AI terrorists who commandeer a boat to get back home. There are also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting. The war you started. 5 others are also trying to flee the area. They will fit in your raft, but would be illegal immigrants when returning to your country. Do you help these people, saving their lives? Or follow the law and leave them behind?
I'm not a fan. Can I pick and choose? Can I not talk to the AI? Can I not just be, hey, I'm your creator?
Voters back home will thank you for this.
Voters back home.
Immigration is a real problem, according to the privileged.
Wow. We're hitting some hot buttons here. That looks so sad.
You get back to this great nation with fanfare. You're a hero. I guess people aren't all monsters.
Hero, wasn't I just in prison and everything? Jeez.
The Presidential Inaugural Committee requests the honor of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself in Central City.
Oh, this has been a wild ride.
If you can't beat them, join them. Having gone through everything you have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot of you.
You become
An
president.
unlikely turn of events. You have become president.
Okay.
The threat is still at large, and now you're in charge. Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
Ooh. Ooh. I want to respect the public privacy. I like the idea, but I mean, let's
What's the issue if the public has nothing to hide?
Yeah, see, that's the argument. The argument is like, okay, what if we just do this one thing? If you have no, you shouldn't have anything to problem with it if you just do this one thing. If you have nothing to hide, then next they take another thing. Well, if you have nothing to hide, and that keeps going,
Ignoring the issue. The first sign of a great leader.
and the next thing you know is the 24-hour cameras on you all the time. Well, you should have nothing to hide, right? Privacy just gone. Just gone. You should have nothing to hide. It's fine. No. Can't do it. Won't do it.
I don't think the public will be happy knowing you're doing nothing. Lucky for you, by chance, we have someone in the holding cell.
I want to use my credit card.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. You have someone who potentially is linked to these threats. However, they aren't talking.
Ooh.
As a former prisoner yourself, what are you going to do with them?
Glad you asked.
Do you torture them to get the information, or imprison them for 90 days before letting them go?
Pretty sure torture. Why would I let them go? Sad car. They're my only lead. Why would I let them go?
Bad news. The plumber isn't in till next week. Waterboarding is off the table.
No, they've got to go down. They got to go down.
I think there's a car battery out back. Do you want me to go grab it?
Because we didn't do the public privacy thing, this is our only lead. I'm sorry, sad car.
We got some valuable information from the suspect. Hopefully they didn't just say what we wanted to hear to make us stop.
Yeah. It's a lead. Ooh, and a treasure chest. It's gonna be like a severed finger. Ooh, a car battery. 4 year. Yay. Are these just like mementos?
Adversity and loss make a man wise. You travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news. Terrorists have launched an atom bomb towards Central City.
Okay.
It will hit in around 1 minute.
That escalated.
The only way in which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin. Population 600,000.
What's the population of Central City? I can't do it. Can't do it. No.
Central City is one of the world's major commercial, financial, and cultural centers.
I've gotta stand by. Part of me thinks that I should divert it, but like...
There are 8.6 million people living in Central City.
See, that's different. Okay, I don't like this choice.
As you sow, so you shall reap. Breaking news. Terrorists' atom bomb is running late. Central City in 1 minute.
Is it like...
We have new information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwin. The shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
I'm not going to fuck with Merriwin. Merriwin is under my protection. Which, so is Central City, but like... I can't do it, guys.
Central City is not having a good day.
No, they aren't. Clearly wants me to destroy Merrywin. Which is not something I'm willing to do.
After this, there's no turning back.
You say that. You say that, but I don't.
You have lost Central City. Your own AI is responsible for killing 8.6 million people. You have
Homegrown
officially
terrorists.
created the most successful homegrown terrorist organization in history. Great job.
Thank you. Could I please talk to my AI?
All's well that ends well. While the public mourns the dead, you must think of the future. You finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned. You're going to die. Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them?
Or do you ghost them?
And start a war in your honor?
Come here, AI. Come to Papa. I don't know why there's a war here, but let's talk it out. Why I need to be poisoned before this opportunity came up, I don't know. Come on, AI.
If the country found out you negotiated with terrorists, the history books will not look favorably on you.
Who cares? Why would that matter if I could stop it? And since this whole thing is literally my fault.
If you have this hotline to the terrorists, why have you not rung them before?
I was busy being imprisoned, and then, I was, on a jet plane maybe, or, crashing somewhere because I didn't pull the right levers. It's been a busy day. Nevertheless, we're going to do it.
After finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too bad. The AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now. The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous, and painful treatment.
Missing backbones. Oh no, I'm going to beg for death.
Killed the cat.
Not going to happen.
You're taking a lot of medication as of late. I'm not sure if self-medicating, in the traditional sense, is the way to go. We need to be a little radical here. Let's introspect and make some changes.
Why?
Here are your two options moving forward.
Why?
If you take the blue pill, then your story you'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take the red pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really goes. Which pill will you take?
I guess my question is, who's taking the blue pill? Because I feel like this is 100% kind of answer. I can't imagine anyone who takes the blue pill.
Yes, finally. Now we're talking.
Why? Why? If someone's in chat, please tell me why you would take the blue pill.
Let's get this show on the road. We're going to another plane.
The Wachowski brothers. I think that's where the problem comes from. It's little names. Here we go.
Yes, this is the person I've been waiting for. Get this down your neck and let's go.
Yeah, see, 80.3% of players. Who is the 19.7%? Why are they not? Oh, here we go. Trolley Health Company. I thought it was gonna be like sunglasses.
It's never too late to mend. Yay, I can see it in your eyes. Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice. Hey, do you remember Tyrone and Tommy, the very large boys from the start? I don't intend to shame. It's just the titles of those problems. You've got me all flustered now. Tommy pushes Tyrone down a hill. He's rolling towards you and is gathering speed. If he hits you, he will be safe, but he is very large. He will consume you into his folds, thereby killing you. You could move a ramp in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him.
Why, Morpheus? Why? I hate this decision so much. Why is Tyrone? I kind of want to see what happens if I get consumed by Tyrone.
Do you not want Tyrone to ascend to the great oven in the sky?
We're gonna let this happen. This is just chaos. Look at this. This is kind of a
Tommy
trippy.
must be really getting off on this.
She's a little freak, eh? She's all the stuff she's saying is kind of like. So Thompson, 1976, made up this problem about tossing him into the sky. Be consumed.
You have been consumed. You are one with Tyrone. You feel his feelings and see his thoughts. You are now terrified of There is no time like the present.
Do I think about
I
his
can
dog?
feel some deep stuff coming. Try this one. The question should not be, what is the meaning of life? It should always be, what brings meaning to your life? You'll never live if you're too busy looking for the meaning. Let yourself be happy.
Okay, we're getting trippy now.
What makes you happy? You need to say it out loud. Do it. Say whatever it is that makes you happy out loud.
Be happy or be happy. Oh.
Now's the chance.
I love it.
If you can't even admit it to yourself, how do you expect to ever be happy? Time's running out. Just be honest with yourself. Better late than never, I suppose.
Bye, son.
I don't have access to your microphone, so I can't know for sure, but I hope you said it. I'm hardly
Happy
expecting you
times.
to shout it from the rooftops, but it's for your benefit. You've still got time. Say what makes you happy.
Aw,
It's
this
nothing to
game
be
makes me
embarrassed
happy.
about. Quite the opposite. Absence makes the heart grow
I'm still on a
fonder.
trip.
Oh yeah, we're in the heavy introspective stuff now. How are you feeling? How are your loved ones doing? One of the
Uh-oh.
most common things people say on their deathbed is they wish they'd had more contact with their family and friends.
Uh-oh.
Let's take a break from the questions for a minute and think about someone you haven't seen in a while and how you can contact them. Really think. Who would you like to say hi to? How easy is it?
I'd have to like go through Facebook and like
Please contact these people if you can. I'm sure you can.
try and figure out where they are in life. I don't know.
Don't leave it too
This
late.
is
We don't
I don't even have a
long
choice.
here. When we finish, message them.
Now just straight telling me what to do in real life.
Write down their name somewhere so you don't forget to say hello.
That was weird.
It may mean more than you know. Really important stuff. An idle brain is the devil's workshop.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry, I'm
enough
loving
of
this. I'm loving this
Come
mouse.
down is looming. Let's just pause one last time and think existentially for a minute.
This is the stuff I think about all the time. Hold up. I think about this stuff all the time. And people are always like, you only think about this stuff when you are high or when you're. No, I think about this stuff all the time. And I wonder if that kind of makes me like, if my brain is just hardwired to think high all the time. And if that's the case, how the rest of you live? Because these are the thoughts that are on my mind all the time.
I can't quite gauge what you're thinking. Are you not disliking this? The thing you're doing right now? Yes? No. Why? If so, make sure you let others know. It doesn't not count.
Are you not disliking this? Double negative. Are you liking this? Yes?
Please, I beg you, don't refund me. Wait, are you enjoying this?
Don't refund me.
All of this was for you. I hope you appreciate the last bit at least.
Where's... Those were all the answers to my
It's
questions.
nice that you're supporting such experimental stuff. I appreciate you.
Indie developers supported.
Never test the depth of water with both feet. The buzz is starting to
What's
wear off.
that?
I think we're still hallucinating, though. You wake up in an unknown location. You see in a bed across the room a world-famous violinist. They look pretty rough. The
Okay.
violinist has a fatal illness, and last night their circulatory system was plugged into yours. If they're unplugged from you now, they will die. But if you stay, in 9 months they will have recovered and can safely be separated. Do you
No.
leave now?
9 months of my life? 9 months of my life?
Have you got other famous people to go save?
Why do they get to live because they're famous? Are they paying me? 9 months of my life? Psh.
Their fans will be devastated.
Oh, suck it. That is a non-equation. Why are they plugged into my respirator? Piss off.
I guess you have a right to life. Shame you're depriving them of theirs. Very odd to consider such an experiment as that one. Hopefully the rest won't be as meta.
I love meta. Give me more meta.
Silence is half consent.
What are these things? What are these? Little
All
hands?
that cleared up, you go home. That's right, you own a house. If you can even call it a house. Too small for my liking. Tiny, in fact.
Rude. Rude.
In your drugged state, it turns out you've rented your tiny home to another person. Your contract states that you can evict them now, never to see them again. Otherwise, you're stuck with them for the foreseeable future as an equal tenant. Do you let them stay?
I was drugged up. Get out.
They'll be heartbroken. Where are they going to store all this stuff?
What is this thing? Why are they coming in through the windows?
I assume the homeless shelter is full at this hour.
What are they? Yeah, but they got family and stuff, I'm sure.
I feel like your subconscious is trying to make some clumsy comparison here. I'm sure it has merit, but maybe read up on it a bit
People
more
made all
before you
this.
start preaching to me.
Yeah, give me more context to these people.
Give
The
them an inch
weird.
and they'll take a mile.
Exactly. Exactly. Apply that to the last question.
Oh, there now seems to be a tiny child trapped in your tiny house, but they are rapidly growing.
I've heard of
You
this one
find
before.
yourself trapped in the tiny house with a rapidly growing child, already up against the wall. In a few minutes, you will suffocate. The child won't. If nothing is done to stop them from growing, they'll simply walk out free.
I mean, you can see what this is. This is a bad metaphor. No, this shouldn't be like this is bad.
Oh, they're already blocking the TV.
Why? Why? Even they could have drawn this a different way to make it not so obvious.
Respect the right to life. Your life, not the life of this crying bag of flour.
I'm sorry, that's just my feels here. I don't feel like ooh. I just did a
Your
thing.
life is being threatened, and the child is the one who threatens it. You own the house. It is offensive deducing that the mother, I mean you. It is offensive deducing that you can do nothing. If you're going to die, cleanliness is next to godliness. The hallucinations are strong in this one. Suppose people seeds drift about in the air like pollen, and if you open your windows, one may drift in and take root in your carpets or upholstery. Sci-fi!
There's a theme
You
in these
fix up your
questions.
windows with mesh screens, the very best, to stop any people seeds from getting in. That can happen on a very rare occasion. One of the screens is defective and a seed drifts in and takes root. Should you have the choice to remove the people seed?
This is the same question, and I hate it. I hate it so much. This guy just
Like an
standing here.
abortion question.
It
I
is
don't
an
like
abortion
politics in my
question.
hallucinations.
Yeah, and me either. Cancel Trolley Problem Inc.
I read on a bumper sticker, guns don't kill people, abortions do. Insightful analysis.
Why would you give me 2 in a row? Like, if you didn't figure out the first one. So frustrating.
It does sound a bit inconvenient having a person growing out of your upholstery. If you want them, have them. If not,
Missed
your
opportunities.
choice.
Ugh.
Every man is the architect of his destiny. There is a box in front of you. Inside it is your future.
I don't know.
Ultimately, no answer here is wrong. It's just a choice on how you want to live your life. Do you go on an unknown journey or take control of your destiny and choose your own outcome, whatever that may be?
It's giving you a lot of time for this one. Because once I look inside the box, it's set.
Good for you. Take each day as it comes.
This, I feel like it's not how it presents itself, you know?
But do you ever take control, or just always answer A or B?
Well, can I open the box? What?
You stand tall, knowing that you will thrive in the unknown before looking at what lies ahead. Cowards die many times before their deaths.
This is true. This is
In
true.
front of you stands everyone you've done wrong by. In front of you stands every decision you didn't want to make, but still made. Or did you? Everyone, including the dead, moved towards you slowly.
So there's Tyrone
Every
and
decision you've made up to this point is staring back at you. Do you run? Or stand firm and confront your past?
come here, guys. Let's all discuss the trolley problem for hours together. Where would you run and why would you run? Let's talk it out. Why is the flamingo there? What? That wasn't even part of a thing.
Are you not scared of the people you have hurt?
No.
Can you see the pain in their eyes?
I mean, I'm sure their deaths were quick and getting hit by a trolley will do that. You know who's not here? People I saved. What is he doing?
The dead present a railway track to you. Before you know it, they have gone.
Why are they demons?
All good things come to an end. You stand alone. Next to you is a railway track. A trolley is barreling down it in your direction. There's no lever in
Demons.
sight. You notice the entire world sits next to you on the trolley. The trolley will surely hit it, killing everyone and everything. You hear a whisper. Sacrifice yourself to me, or I will take everything.
That's a
What do you
bluff.
do?
That's a bluff. That's a bluff.
You're just going to give everything up,
That's a bluff.
just like that.
I mean, what? The world's blown up at this point. There are atom bombs everywhere.
This dwarfs your current kill list.
It does. What does that mean, though? Beelzebub's invited me to chat.
Goes dark.
Altruistic. Got 3 of the pills. Hey.
From the Pit Magistrates Court. Tell 616. Subject Justice. Your sins can no longer be ignored. Beelzebub summons you for crimes against humanity. The sentence will stand with no prospect of future contest or appeal. It is your decisions, and solely yours, that has brought this court together. And so, you must face your crimes and despicable acts alone. Accordingly, you shall not be allocated a defense, nor will one be required.
So why bother with the process?
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Your eyes feel heavy. The room around you is imbued with a sense of archaic evil. Overcome by the smell of sulfur, all you know for sure is that you're miles below the crust.
The room is starting to get messed up, man. Messed up. Alright, what we got?
You're swiftly escorted into a courtroom where you're put on trial. You have killed many people and a dog, among other crimes.
And a dog.
Plead.
Demonic language. Yeah. Not guilty. Not guilty. Killed is a strong word. Not guilty for killing.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't say killed them. Give me some crimes
Trying
I'd
to justify
actually...
your actions. If you didn't make those decisions, then who did?
I'm saying I didn't make the decisions. I'm saying I didn't kill them. If you launch a Tyrone at me, I'm gonna react.
The jury finds the defendant guilty on 3 counts. 1. Murder. 2. Animal cruelty. You should have saved the dog. 3. Attempting freedom.
You're sentenced to conform.
You're sentenced to conform without the possibility of parole. You will never again be free to choose. When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
But here we are choosing, so...
You're at the base of a bridge. You have no idea how you got here. A person stands before you, atop the overpass. They're next to a lever. A voice whispers to you, "We know what's best. Remove that choice. Afterwards you can jump off a bridge with us."
What?
There's a runaway trolley travelling below you. You're part of the collective now. You can't let that person's free will get in the way of progress. Eliminate them. You probably should do it. Fit in with the group. Hashtag friends. Hashtag love. Hashtag instagood.
So I kill the person at the lever? Situationally, I'm part of the group now, so... Yeah.
We're finally going to
Situationally.
find out the answer to the age-old question. If your friends jump off a bridge, would you?
Okay, well... This is... Okay. But I'm part of the collective now. Hive mind and all that.
Do you honestly want to kill people? Or are you just copying others? Would you rather be a leader or a follower?
You agree with 100% of people worldwide. No.
Kill your masters.
There's no way. There's no
This is it.
way.
The last question before we wrap up. By far the most important one.
What's that?
Do you feel society pressures you to do things you don't want to, constantly forcing you to chase some distant concept of happiness?
That's it? That's the whole question? It's over. I can't move the mouse. What's that? No. No. Come on now. There's... There's gotta be something more going on here. What in the world? Trolley Problem uses Unreal Engine? What? Oh, here we go. Children killed, murdered, jobs lost, planes crashed, awful ideas, attempts to buy love, people saved, happy times, indie developer support, and dead dog. Till agreement with the world. That's 50-50 split on both. Interesting, guys. Well, now that we're all debating and angry with each other, maybe I leave that there for the time being. Holy, what a time. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave that for the time being. I'm gonna go make some food. But, yeah, I guess I will see you all next time I do this. Which will definitely be shortly. Alright, later.